Okay. This one's called The Friendship Surprise by Giorgio Volpe and Paolo Priotti. It is spring and Little Red Fox is excited to be reunited with his friend Hazel the Dormouse, who will shortly wake from hibernation. But over the winter the fox has made another friend, Brock the Badger. Little Red needs to find a way to introduce the two friends while maintaining the special friendship with Hazel he holds so dear. Alright, let's check it out. For Little Red the Fox, the most beautiful time of the year was the arriving of spring. The time was nearing when his friend Hazel the Dormouse would wake from hibernation. Little Red was so bursting with excitement he couldn't help but break into a run. He only slowed down to have a think. Every year, Little Red would celebrate Hazel's awakening by preparing a surprise. But this year was different. During the winter, Little Red had made friends with Brock the Badger, and the two had become inseparable. What if Hazel's surprise this year is meeting a new friend, he thought Little Red. Three friends playing together could be fun, but Little Red wasn't sure about introducing Brock to Hazel. What if Hazel prefers him to me? Just thinking about it made Little Red feel sad. So instead, he moved Hazel's teapot home to the lakeside in a field of daisies, feeling that would be a much better surprise. Oh look, there's the house. The day came and Little Red welcomed Hazel with swirling leaps, long hugs, and quiet moments together. And that evening he took Hazel to admire the dancing fireflies. I missed you so much, Hazel. Little Red, the important thing is we are together now. The two friends resumed spending most of their days together, but in Hazel's eyes, Little Red was behaving strangely. Little Red never used to be the first to leave, but now he always was. One of their favourite games was picking strawberries. And it didn't matter who collected the most, the important thing was to have fun. But that day Little Red was distracted. He wished he could talk to Hazel about Brock, but he just could not find the courage. Hazel watched Little Red wandering off in thought and decided to follow. When Hazel discovered Little Red was meeting with Brock, everything became clear. The next morning, Hazel asked Little Red if there was something wrong, but Little Red avoided the conversation. What would you say if next winter I hibernated with you? And your new friend, who will stay with him? Asked Hazel. Little Red was speechless. Why haven't you introduced me to him yet? Continued Hazel. Little Red curled up and responded nervously. I was afraid you would not want to stay with me anymore and I would lose you. Hazel hugged him. That would never happen, Little Red. I'm sure we can all three have fun together. At those words, Brock burst out of the bushes with a beaming smile. What are you doing here? Exclaimed Little Red in surprise. You were acting so strangely that I decided to follow you, replied Brock. Hazel burst out laughing. The surprise was Little Red's, and a moment later Brock and Little Red joined in with Hazel's infectious laughter. One, two, three, and they all started playing together, just as friends do. There's a bird up in the tree. Okay. The friendship surprise.